Paternity, paternity, told us, make an album on paternity. Paternity, paternity, highlight, make an album on paternity.
Hello, and welcome to Thomas Anthony Hymas tries to make an album during paternity. Today I am going to try and finish a track called Appointment, which it's just about feeling full of yourself, really. It's about feeling on top of the world, but in a pleasant way, in a I feel good kind of way, rather than I feel good at the expense of others. So yes, I've written a list of the many things I think need doing in this video. The ending is messy. The vocals definitely need something. Sibilance, as per. The drum sound, the bass, a bit of brass to reinforce the bass. But before I go into this too much, we should hear how it is right now.
Gosh, I'm too pumped, too great, just hold my appointments again. I'm feeling too sick.
I live in Denmark at the moment, don't have a bass guitar here, but do back in Britain, where I come from. And so I quickly recorded lots of bass tracks whilst on holiday. And this one, I kind of like. Pretty funky, I think. So, what to work on first? Let's start with the vocal needs more edge, less middle. Okay, so with the rhythm section, this is what it sounds like at the moment.
Gosh, I'm too pumped, too great, just hold my appointments again.
I actually think that sounds pretty cool. But just a bit of low out like this.
Too ripped, no disappointment again.
Lovely. So I just made a couple of little edits, as you can see here, to get rid of the extremity of the sh, and then the entrancing was a bit quiet for some reason, and now it sounds a bit like this.
My 2 feet shuffling, ooh, entrancing.
I am content. I think that might be my catchphrase from these videos. I'm not excited, I'm content. The chorus, let's just hear it.
Nothing's gonna hold me back.
I wonder. I think it might sound better without the lead vocal.
Nothing's gonna hold me back.
Nothing's gonna hold me back. Which of course sounds insane as well. Let's try with a bit of K. All of these Ks at a different place. I'm nothing if not inconsistent. Nothing's gonna hold me back. Is that a terrible idea? Yeah, I don't want to make a thing of the Ks. Alright, this is clearly going to take me a few minutes to sort out and would not be entertaining to watch. So, I pause the video. Okay, I've just spent the last 10 minutes putting Ks where I think they should be. Yeah, it's better. Let's have a go at the rhythm section. Okay, it sounds pretty good, but there's not any space on the drums, I think, as yet. As in, no reverb or anything, no sort of place. And I'm not mad about the snare. I think we could do better. Lovely. I think we also need to do a tiny bit of work on the old bass. It's, as you can see, it's just gone in no EQ at all. Okay, let's hear it in complete context.
I'm too pumped, too great, just
I had an idea, inspired by this Snarter Puppy tune. I'm going to forget what it's called right now, but anyway, they had a dude on the sousaphone. I think it's called a sousaphone, basically the big wraparound marching band tuba, for the bass. and he was just playing the bass line along with the bass guitarist, and it sounded pretty excellent. I think it's worth a go. What's really annoying me right now is that I have a trombone at home. I used to play the trombone when I was a kid. That would have been fun. Yeah, let's go for a baritone sax.
Again, I'm feeling too slick.
That is interesting. Hear what full short sounds like. Full short it is. Full short here as well. Too short. Full medium. Perfect. Span a bit to the left and right, and then we'll take the volume down.
I'm too pumped.
Okay, the terrifying thing is we need more and more and more and more and more. Yes. Double yes. I think it needs bum, 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 boom. Done, hopefully. And it sounds pretty cool. It sounds cool enough that it's making me slightly wonder about whether I need to put brass in at other places too. Bit brass excited. So, that's what it sounds like.
I'm too pumped, too great. Just hold my appointments. Again, I'm feeling too slick, too ripped. No.
Yeah, I'd be tempted for this to continue. Bum, 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 bum. It starts building. Okay, I'm clearly going to do that. I will pause again and show you the results in a second. Okay, so I've added a bit more brass. This is my one. Let's hear how it sounds. It's one of those moments, isn't it, where you go, it's kind of fun. Is it detrimental to the piece? I don't know. But I shall find out. I was really meant to be just trying to finish this by the end of the day, and I'm getting sucked into putting an entire brass section in it, which is fun. The joy of music, I suppose. So I've come around to the idea that this is a second verse thing. Okay, now in context.
Again.
It's starting to sound more and more apocalyptic. I think I quite like this. I was just listening through and did an involuntary dance, which is sometimes a good thing. Sometimes a good thing. But I'm quite liking this. Sounding a bit funky, a bit dark, a bit sinister, which is good. So it's a song about, feeling absolutely on top of the world. And, I mean, I hate to speak for anybody else, but when one is on top of the world, you can have a certain coffishness about you. It's a bit in a nice way again, but a certain sort of like, you're not going to bring me down today or anything. I am on top of the world. Sinister might be the wrong word, but certainly potent. And I'm getting some potency from this, if he does say so himself. Okay, so I've been messing around with the choir. The choir happened during the chorus and sounds a little something like this. And it's made up of a couple of girls' choirs, mainly because they weren't very stereo, so I had to have two, pan left and right, to give it a bit more sterealization. And then Jacob Collier's audience choir, which I recommend to all of you. It's free, and who doesn't love free things? And it's lovely. It's really lovely. You can do quite clever things with it, but let's just hear just that for a minute. So you can see sampled from Luxembourg, Madrid, Amsterdam, Auckland, and other. But I needed the high notes, so. Lovely jubbly. So I've been turning up the vocals slightly, going into the chorus. Into the second verse and the chorus as the brass takes over more and more and more. And I think we might be there. I'm tempted to at least say that it is a good point to stop. Hello, a little addendum. I listened to the track, the bounce track, downstairs on a hi-fi, and it sounded a bit ridiculous. Very, very bass heavy. So I've been going through it again, made quite a few changes actually, which I'll just quickly show. I did end up making the bass a bit tighter. I also changed this entire middle section, so it's very heavy with brass with no bass going on, which I quite like. But more importantly than that, I controlled the sound a bit more. And it sounds airier. Basically, I know I was performatively trying to mix it on the go, but don't try and mix with these, is what I've learned. These headphones are a liar, especially when it comes to bass. They're open back and they lie. I use my studio monitors and I think I've got a pretty nice sound now. I suppose we could listen to a touch, couldn't we, before I say farvel, which is Danish for farewell.
Nothing's gonna hold me back. Hold me back. Nothing's gonna hold me back. Hold me back. Nothing's gonna hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back. Gotcha, I'm too pumped, too great. Just hold my appointments again. I'm feeling too slick, too ripped, no disappointment again. Because I'm too good. The sun's out, yeah, I'm dancing. My 2 feet shuffling, entrancing. A good day, damn straight. Just hold my appointments again. And nothing's gonna hold me back.
Okay, well, you have to wait for the actual track, although you've probably heard the majority of it by this point. Nothing remains but for me to say thank you for joining me. Do please like and subscribe, and until next time, adieu.
Paternity, paternity, Thomas, make an album on paternity. Paternity, paternity.